my channel. My name is Steph. For those of you that are new, I'm so happy you're here. And for those of you that regularly watch my videos, I'm so happy to have you back. I'm happy to be doing a vlog. It has been over 2 weeks since I've posted a video, and I've just missed it. I've missed being able to film and share with you all, and so I'm back. I'm gonna do like a little bit of an update since it's been a while. This will be a little bit chatty. Hopefully you don't mind that, but if you are new here, like I said, my name is Steph and I make carnivore mom vlogs. I think like that about sums it up. I like to share lifestyle vlogs really revolving around my carnivore diet journey that I have been on over 2 years now, and just kind of how it's helped a lot of my health issues that I had, how I've lost and maintained 45-pound weight loss, and also I'm healing my Hashimoto's autoimmune disease. So and have also gotten off of my medications, which is amazing. So I like to share that and kind of just share how I make it sustainable and realistic. As a 43-year-old mom of 5, I homeschool my kids. 2 have graduated now, but I currently still have 3 kids homeschooling. I have 5 kids that range from almost 12 to 23, and the 3 that are in school still with homeschool are 10th grade, 7th grade, and 5th grade. So yeah, I just need the carnivore diet to be realistic and sustainable, and so far that is what I have found it to be, and I just really feel like there is such freedom in keeping things simple and not overthinking it, but just eating a lot of the same things too. So that's what I share a lot of on my channel, but I thought I would catch you all up since it has been a while. We had a really good morning. We went to breakfast, and me and my husband try to do that. We really want to be intentional about going out together on dates and spending time together just as a married couple. Life is very busy, and this season is very full with all of our kids and homeschool and his work and the kids' commitments. And my 16-year-old recently just got a job, and so now she doesn't have her license yet, so we're driving to and from work and activities, and life is busy. So me and my husband really need to sit down every week and plan, we're gonna have a date. And he actually kind of impromptu asked me if I wanted to go to coffee, and I thought I was already gonna vlog today. So we had coffee. I always get an iced Americano with heavy cream. That's my go-to, and that's what I love, and bacon and eggs if I eat out for breakfast. And normally I do eat 2 meals a day. I went through a good bit of time where I was only eating 1 meal, and I really like that, but I find it kind of hard to sustain every single day. I find that works really well on the weekends or certain days, but when there's a lot going on, or when me and my family like to have breakfast together, so I end up during the week, my husband is home and he does most of our cooking. I'm not gonna lie, we were just talking about this. I'm kind of the cleaner in the house. I do the shopping. My Costco hauls. If you watch my videos, I love Costco. So I do the shopping. I like cleaning, and I'm the barista in our house. I make all of our coffee with our espresso machine, and he is the cook. So he cooks pretty much all of our food, and he's home to be able to do that. He does work, but he's at home a lot, and so he has a lot of flexibility with his job. And so he makes breakfast every morning, and I just like sitting and having breakfast with my family. So some days it's hard to only do 1 meal and to push breakfast later and later, although I do like only doing 1 meal. I feel like it's very convenient. All that to say, I have breakfast and then usually another meal before 4 o'clock is ideal. So we sit down and have breakfast as a family much more than we ever sit down and have dinner as a family, because a lot of times I'm not even eating dinner. I've normally eaten before the kids will sit down and have dinner. So we went on our coffee date. I already did my sunrise walk, which I have been doing every morning. I've just been walking lately because I'm gonna actually update you guys on some health stuff that I've had going on. but I haven't been working out, like lifting weights, in a few weeks. And I've tried to do some light weights, but mainly I've just been walking. So I've been walking at sunrise, which right now is at 5:30 a.m. So that's really nice to wake up and just get sunlight in my eyes and move my body. So that's what I've been focusing on. And I am actually here right now at this tanning wellness place that I go to. I got a membership because of the red light. So I have been focusing on doing sauna and red light lately, and that is for extra healing, inflammation, and pain. And I'll kind of get into why. I've kind of not been on YouTube for a couple weeks because I've been having some health things going on. Without getting like too detailed on it, I'll just share that I found out that I have probably have had for a long time uterine fibroids, but now there's one of them that's in particular, one of them is rather large, and it's been giving me some painful symptoms. And then I also have an enlarged uterus, and the uterus of my lining, the lining of my uterus is thickened. So I have two different things going on. I just found that out after having some painful symptoms in the last few weeks. Had an ultrasound. And yeah, so this is all new to me. One of the reasons I went carnivore, among other health issues that have now been resolved, and I have felt so good for over 2 years. I feel better than I've ever felt in my life, to be honest. And so it was very surprising this last cycle. Just a little, to let you guys know, I'm going to be talking about women's health, and you might not be interested in that, and that's totally fine. I'm not going to go into like a lot of detail. I just want to give you the heads up in case you're a man and you don't want to hear that, or you're not interested in that. I just am sharing because that's what's going on with me right now, and that's just kind of what's without going into too much detail, kind of just sharing the general stuff. And really, truly, if any of you have ever dealt with fibroids, or my doctor called it adenomyosis, with an enlarged uterus, the pain that it can cause, and some of the symptoms are very hard to deal with. And so I've had some good days and some hard days, very hard days actually, and I'm just not used to not feeling good. That's just where I'm at. I've had over 2 years now where I feel amazing, and I know that my diet helps even now, even though I am in pain some days and having these symptoms and these things going on. I know that getting movement, getting sunshine, my carnivore diet lifestyle, and now adding, I already did sauna and red light, but just being more consistent with it to help specifically with pain. I haven't used the sauna and red light for pain before because I haven't needed to, but now I'm seeing the benefits of doing that for pain. So I am going to head in and do red light therapy right now, but I thought I would just share kind of what's going on. So the pain comes and goes depending on where I'm at in my cycle. It's hormonal, and so it varies day to day based on where I'm at in my monthly cycle. So all that being said, I would love any feedback or advice or what you've done. If you have experienced really painful uterine fibroids, or you have adenomyosis, or have dealt with anything related to that, obviously the most severe outcome would be having a hysterectomy, which I don't know if I want to go down that road. I don't want to do hormonal birth control because obvious reasons. I don't want to do that, but I am done having children. So I've been done for almost 12 years now. So I don't know what the next step is, and that's what I'm going to walk through this process with now with my doctor, and just making some decisions. But right now it's just managing pain. And so yeah, it's kind of put a lot of things on the back burner, and just kind of, I'm just having to choose to just be joyful through this and really just trust in the Lord, which that's what I want to do, and that's my desire. So now I do want to say that I will continue to make videos on this channel once a week is my goal, to post weekly, but I have considered starting a membership on my channel, and let me know if this would interest you. All right, it is the next day. I am so sorry about that. My phone actually overheated in my car, and so I wasn't able to finish the rest of the video. We are having over 100-degree days here in Arizona already, and apparently the days of me setting my phone on the dash and filming and talking are over because it is getting too hot. So yeah, my phone overheated, so I wasn't able to finish what I was saying, but it's the next day and I actually just got my hair done. So I had her just like cover up some of the grays and tone it. So it feels really good to have like fresh hair, and like she washes it and blows it out, and it's lovely. I just love hair days because it just makes me feel so good. So I did red light, and I was talking about the health things that I've had going on. So I have been doing 30-ish minutes of sauna, and I like the infrared sauna the best. I've been doing that 2 to 3 times a week, and then I've been doing red light 3 to 4 times per week for about 20 minutes. And I like the place I go because they have a bed that you can lay in that does your whole body red light. So I do like that, although I think getting just a small red light lamp would work. Like I was saying, I am considering doing a membership on my channel, and I would love feedback on that, what you think, what you would want to see if you were a member on my channel. Just because with the health journey that I'm about to walk through, I want to be able to share it, but I don't want to necessarily share it as a video on my channel that kind of the entire internet can watch, because it is pretty personal, and I do want to walk through it and share it with you, but I kind of feel like doing it in a more small and intimate community, and that would be something that I would love to share on my membership. By the time you see this video, I should be just about ready to get my personal training certification. And so I would love to do live workouts in my membership. I would do live Q&As. I was thinking just doing a video every week in my membership. So if that's something that would interest you, I would love to know what you think about that. I just think being able to connect in even a smaller community. I love my YouTube community, and I would still continue posting weekly videos on my normal channel, but the membership channel would have an additional video a week is what I'm thinking. Let me know also if you have any ideas or things that you would like to see on the membership side of things. I don't know if you know, but YouTube, they do pay AdSense when you have ads in your videos, but it really doesn't pay a lot. And so a lot of time goes into editing and filming and doing social media. And really, if you do social media, a lot of people make their income from brand deals. And I get a lot of offers to do brand deals. And I really haven't done many because I just want to be genuine about, one, I don't want to just sell stuff to you all the time on every video. And two, I genuinely want to love the product, love the company, and use it myself. And if I align with all of that and I use the products and I love them, I would be willing to work with brands. But I'm never going to just take a brand deal for some money because it's my income and then sell it to you all in my videos. I want to be genuine. And so I haven't taken a lot of brand deals, which are a lot of people's sources of income when they do social media. So the membership would be a source of income and a way to support my channel without me having to sell stuff all the time, which I don't want to do. I don't want my videos to just turn into ads. You all already watch enough ads on YouTube and every other, platform or anything. I mean, everyone is trying to sell something nowadays and there's ads constantly on everything. And I just don't want it to turn into one more ad. And so memberships is a way that you can support creators. And so I was just kind of considering that to also share more in depth of like what steps I'm going to take with my uterine fibroids and the decisions I have to make and kind of the health journey that I'm going to be walking through in the next few months. I'd love to share more of that. I just don't really want to put that out on my normal channel for all the internet to watch and see. So that being said, let me know your thoughts. And also, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, I do post almost daily on Instagram. I love YouTube. I will always love YouTube and have a heart for YouTube because I can just be more chatty. I can share more. The videos are longer, they're more in depth. I love that. I love filming vlogs. But Instagram is nice because although I don't love short form as much, I love that I can post stories. And so I can daily post what I'm eating or just pop on and say hi and talk about something real quick. It's in real time. And so if you don't already follow me over on Instagram, go follow me over there, my No Carb Life, because I do post almost daily on Instagram. So this was recorded yesterday and you're going to see the clips from making burgers. So we had burgers on the Blackstone for dinner, and that was my second meal of the day. And I try to eat that meal usually by 5 o'clock at the latest. I really love to eat between 3 and 4, but that doesn't always work out. So I think we ate around 5 o'clock, and my husband just made up some patties and we put them on the Blackstone. Even though it's been really hot, we still use the Blackstone. We might take a break in the summer when it's like 110 here. I really like utilizing the Blackstone for pretty much everything. So we had a burger. So I will show you the clips of our dinner and then I will catch up with you after.
What? Said, let me go eat pizza.
Okay, since I'm sharing what I eat in a day, I have to share my water intake. So this is a 40-ounce Stanley, and I aim for at least 2 of these a day. I actually sometimes will drink 3 just because I live in Arizona, it's desert, it's hot, and I sit in a sauna. And I'm also outside a lot. I try to be outside for 2 hours a day, even on the hot days. I get sunrise walks. I sit out in the sunshine. And so I end up drinking 2 to 3 of these with water. And then one of them I put element in. So I will put an element in one of them, usually around the afternoon when I sit in the sauna or when I'm outside. But the pink lemonade is my favorite right now. So I'm going to make an element to drink as well. It was fun to be back to vlogging and making videos, and it was fun to share what I'm eating as well as update you all on just what's been going on the last couple weeks and kind of where I'm at with my health and all the things. So like I said, I usually eat 1 to 2 meals. Typically, it's more like 2 meals. We kept it pretty simple in this one with bacon and eggs and then burgers for dinner. I find that when I keep things simple, it just helps me to stay on track. I don't want to overcomplicate things. I really find that there's a lot of freedom in the simplicity of the carnivore diet. I don't want to complicate things because then it's not sustainable or realistic for me anymore. So I just eat a lot of the same things, and I truly love that because it helps the food noise. I'm not constantly thinking about new recipes or things I need to make or things I need to buy to go with the recipes I'm making. I keep it simple and I eat the same things on rotation. And a lot of you have seen, some of you have seen my other videos. I love eating fish. I like salmon, sardines. We eat some chicken, not a lot. I really like to prioritize red meat. So a lot of eggs, a lot of red meat, ground beef, steak, brisket, tri-tip, stuff like that. So I also eat butter and then bacon and eggs every single day at some point. So that's a really staples that I just keep in the rotation to keep it realistic for me. As a busy mom, homeschooling mom with 5 kids, I need it to be realistic. And I've been able to stay on track, and I actually have lost another couple pounds. So now I am down to 130 pounds, and I haven't been this weight since high school, and I feel better than I've ever felt in my life. So this way of eating is sustainable, and it's really helped with so many of my health issues. So I'm just so grateful for it. I love eating this way. And honestly, now I crave steak. I don't crave carbs and sugar anymore. I crave steak. So kind of a crazy turn of events in my life. I never thought I would say that I just like really crave red meat, but here I am. I do have iced coffee with heavy cream. I like to have a half calf one in the morning just for a little bit of caffeine. I don't want crazy cortisol spikes, but I do like to have a tiny bit of caffeine. So it's about one caffeinated shot and then the rest decaf. And then some days I like to have another afternoon coffee, and that one would be all decaf. So that's kind of what I drink. And then, of course, you saw the Element. I love having Element every day. And the pink lemonade is my new fixation. I love it. So, yeah, if you like Element, go ahead and try the pink lemonade. It's so summery and fun, and this is fun and refreshing with the heat. Especially, I feel like I'm in summer now here in Arizona. All right, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching my videos and being a part of my channel here. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, hype it, and subscribe to my channel. I just appreciate you all so much for doing that. If you subscribe to my channel or any creator's channel on YouTube, it is a free way to support their channel. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed. I hope you all have a beautiful day wherever you are. And thank you as always for taking time out of your busy life to watch my videos. And I will see you all very soon in the next one. Bye, friends.